What's up, YouTube? D300 fam. How y'all doing today? So got a couple of comments. Well, not even comments, just questions. Somebody asked me, what do I think about the Charlie Kirk situation? And I'm going to be honest, it was undeserving. Despite how his opinions are, bro, they're his opinions. Now, I did go and watch a few of his videos. I'm not going to say that I've always been subscribed to Charlie Kirk. No, when I pass by him on YouTube and he's talking, I'll stop and listen to what he has to say. I don't disagree with a lot of the things he said, because a lot of the things that he said it was his personal opinion based on facts. Now, if it was just his personal opinion, there's no facts to it, it is what it is. Then there's a debate there, because there's no factual proof. It's just his opinion. But his opinion on the thing he stated with facts. Now, whether you want to agree or to disagree about his methods, like the videos that I saw, I never saw him get disrespectful. I seen him hit people with a bunch of facts and hard truths. The fact that he's a Trump supporter, it doesn't matter. I did find out that he was a Christian. His beliefs were his priority. He had did an interview, and one of the interview, the dude interviewing asked him, like, how does he want his legacy to be remembered, and he said just by his faith. I've seen a bunch of stuff where, you know, he preaches to, you know, I'm not gonna say preach, he talks the Bible to the people he's I guess he's talking to, whatever, you know what I mean? He shares the Bible, you know, and then he goes into his Q&As. I don't believe anybody should be taken for their beliefs. Freedom of speech, you know, is a real thing. And this is new to me because, you know, my old lifestyle would have been where I really don't care. It has no personal, you know, merit to me and what I do and what I got going on. And, you know, hey, sucks to be him, which would have been my old views and old opinions. But, like, he didn't deserve that. And then to have his daughter there and his wife there, I think it was my wife, said that when it happened and his daughter heard the gunshot, if she was there, I think she like ran towards him, like, you know, because that's instinctively who she wants to protect her. That alone breaks me. I don't think anybody should have to go through that. I feel sorry for everything that has happened. You know, to have the little girl grow up without her father, but, you know, knowing that her father was a good man, knowing that, you know, he stood by his beliefs, outspoken for him. So you can't fault him. And then to have a best friend like Donald Trump, like, hell, can't go wrong with having him as a best friend. Like, you know. And so I don't know, man. Like, God, it's hard because it's like people say, well, you know, you're living up to your name, and And it's like, no, the name is not defining. Like for Donald Trump, you know, his actions, you know, what he does and how he says things is Trump. That's how he was when he was on what was the Apprentice. Like he's very outspoken. He says what he wants, does what he wants. Do I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says? Absolutely not. I don't. Some of the things that he says that, you know, that I would say involve me, you know, man, I would pay attention to it. Fact that he's a felon or was a felon and he got, you know, position in the White House. I had thought a bunch of laws were going to change behind that, but I was wrong. What else? I don't know. It's just the world is full of stupid people who think that everybody owes them something. Everybody owes somebody something, and it's like, bro, that's not how it works. People out here dying over their beliefs and over their opinions. It's crazy. But hey, what can I say? I wish the best for the Kirk family. I don't wish that on nobody, to have their kids grow up, you know, before them or not be there. You know, I don't, like I said, you know, these are my own personal opinions. Yeah. You know, so I'm not political. I'm not since I'm not political, I don't feel like I have the right to speak on things that are politically. My political views are different than what everybody else's is. It's just that. And I don't want to get hurt over my political views. I don't want my wife, I don't want any of that to come back. So my political views are just mine. Like, they're not based on facts, reality, or anything. They're based on pretty much what I hear at that time. If I like what I hear and I respect what I hear, then of course I'm going to put that in my life somehow. Will I push it to other people that this is facts or this is the truth? No. This is my personal opinion on what I think he said and what I think he meant by what he said. So there. I didn't vote for either one of whoever's president now or president last term. I didn't vote, and so I feel like since I didn't vote, I ain't got the ground to stand on when it comes to voicing my political opinions. Now, if I voted and I registered, I just didn't vote. So when I vote is when I'll be able to give my personal opinion on things, because I voted. You know, my voice is out there for that vote. On this one, my voice wasn't out there for the vote. Did I really care who got elected? It was, in my opinion, it was either what was her name? Carmilla Harris? Camilo, whatever. Harris, and then Trump. And not gonna lie, me being an ex-felon, I kinda looked for the felon to get in the office. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I'm honest. But I didn't vote for anybody to get put in that office because, like, I just couldn't get behind anything either one of them were saying. So that's my personal opinion and my personal views on the things. You know, I feel sorry for Charlie Kirk and his family. I wish his family nothing but the best. With that being said, I'm gonna post this as is, man. Y'all know me, man. I don't do no editings yet. But I already made that. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving y'all everything I can give y'all. So with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe. If y'all turn on that post notification bell, y'all get reminders of when I upload anything that I upload, and I'm always uploading something, shorts, something. I am gonna start making, you know, a little bit longer videos. So yeah, sit back, relax, wait for the next episode.